How's it going, everybody? Yeah, I've made a huge mistake. It's been over 10 days and I've not uploaded a single YouTube video other than all the shots I uploaded. The reason being, there's a huge video coming up in the future which I have planned for, and trust me, you're gonna love it. And yeah, it's taking up a lot of time. Moving on to the actual topic of this video, a lot of stuff has also happened in the past few weeks in the Linux realm, from launch of some softwares to the announcements of some major news. Let's go over a lot of them. First up, we seem to be having a new patent defense community forming up for the open source. It's basically this community who defend against patent trolls and patents in general, which seem to be affecting open source softwares in a negative way. Next up, we seem to be also having a new desktop environment being developed in the Linux community. This desktop environment seems to focus more on the colorful interface as its main selling point. The interface seemed to be slick and clean, going for that Windows 7 look and feel, but at the same time having those colorful spectrum of colors and docks and stuff like that. The desktop environment is called Kera Desktop. Yeah, I mean, the naming has been very not well thought, clearly. It's not like Apple or like, I don't know, Macro Hard or something like that. But yeah, the desktop environment looks pretty clean and slick. Wishing them best of luck. I'm very curious to see how it goes. Moving on, we have a seemingly decrease in the monopoly of the open source office suites. Like, till today, we had LibreOffice as the most popular open source office suite, but it seems that many distributions are dropping that as their default office. Red Hat has decided to do that. They've decided to stop shipping LibreOffice in future releases of RHEL. Yeah, bad news for them, and hopefully they'll do some changes, have some unique stuff coming in, and regain their popularity in the Red Hat realm and possibly in the other realms as well. Because now that RHEL has done it, we can see the other corporations like Canonical and OpenSUSE are doing the same thing. Next up, we had Debian 12 Bookworm being released. It's been about a month since it's been released, and yeah, I'm talking about it now. Sorry for that. Debian 12 seems to be having a lot of changes, and when I say a lot, I mean none. Yeah, I mean, of course, Debian is meant to be stable, so they make sure that there is minimal changes in their core operating system itself, or even the front end operating system like the desktop environment, login screens, and stuff like that. So yeah, Debian 12, another release of Debian. Good job. Next up, we also have a few online tools which came into the market, which really help the Linux users get into the feel of Linux. So, for example, we have this website called Distrosia or distroc.com. Yeah, my bad, I pronounced it very badly the first time. This website allows you to just click onto any distro you want out of the ocean of distros you get, and you will be able to use the Linux distribution online live in the server of these people. It's a good one, really helps new users and just plain Linux users in general to test out and have fun with distributions they like. Next up, we have the release of a very stable Linux distribution, OpenSUSE Leap. So, of course, OpenSUSE has Leap and Tumbleweed. Tumbleweed is the rolling release, and yeah, nothing exciting happens there. It's just rolling. So there's no new versions you could see and be excited for the next version. But it does provide you the latest and greatest technology. OpenSUSE Leap, on the other hand, is a point release giving you the version names and stuff like that, and it is very stable. So yeah, 15.5 was released recently, and it seems to be having a lot of changes. The changes are on your screen, and yeah, that's basically about it about OpenSUSE 15.5. Next up, we have a new change in the extensions website of GNOME. GNOME extensions is now allowing you guys to go ahead and then basically donate to the makers of the GNOME extensions. Hopefully, this does provide a lot of support and help to the extension developers, and hopefully, this could extend the size of the development and the forest of extensions for GNOME. Yeah. Next up, we have Clipboard, which just got an update that adds multi-threading. Yeah, and till now it used to take like a long time to get histories, and now, luckily, due to multi-threading, you could see hundreds and thousands of history entries in 1 second. Moving on, we now have the release of Vanilla OS, Orchid, whatever you want to call it. It's not released yet. It's gonna be released soon, but it seems like the distribution developers are very passionate of what they are doing, and it seems like they're working on a lot of changes in development of this operating system. Nicolo from Nico Loves Linux has made a very good video on this, and I would really like to suggest you guys to watch that for more information. Moving on, we now have another new operating system. It's not very new, but it's been coming out of the cave very recently, and now it's getting a bit more eyes and popularity. So this operating system is called Inkbox OS, and it just released its second version 2.0. Well, it was not popular till now. Basically, it is, although getting its popularity recently. It's basically an open source operating system for e-readers, and yeah, the operating system is out. Uh, its base system consists of Alpine Linux, and it does have a lot of updates related to the features, the kernels, and so on. We have finally come to the end of this video. Hopefully you liked it. A lot of changes taking place in the Linux realm recently. If you really feel like supporting me, do consider supporting me through Patreon, Ko-Fi, PayPal, Medium, YouTube membership. I have a lot of stuff where you could support me through. It would be really good if you consider supporting me. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll meet you in the next one. Goodbye.